Welcome to AdventureSphere. This channel is dedicated to missing people who are missing with a vehicle. In the process of creating this database, we are creating a volunteer Sonar search and recovery team to search for the people featured on our channel. Our services are free of charge. We ask you to consider subscribing, watch our content, and help spread awareness of our endeavor. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline can be reached by dialing 988 or 1-800-273 8255. This video will be different from the vast majority of other cases I've posted, so stay with me. John William Wingler Sr. was 74 and is missing from Whitetop, Virginia. His last date of contact was Thursday, November 12th, 2015, when he was seen in the morning at his home. John drives a red 2002 Ford Ranger extended cab with Virginia license plates XDK 1981 that expired in 2015. The Grayson County Sheriff's Office is investigating. They can be reached at 276-773-3241. The case number is 151112004. John has a heart condition that requires medication and that was left at home. He lived at 46 Dollinger Road in Whitetop. Searches were conducted in Grayson County where he lives, as well as the neighboring counties. John's DNA is in the national database to be reconciled against unidentified remains as they become available. John, however, was not known to venture very far from his home. And then getting into the meat and potatoes, I found an article. It was dated January 25th, 2023. Jasmine Fields wrote it for SWVAtoday.com. The highlights: when investigators arrived to his home, it was in slight disarray, but it hadn't been ransacked and nothing appeared to be missing. A single house slipper was found near the ditch line in the front yard. A single house slipper was found near the. It was very windy that day, and it could have easily been blown there. The slipper's mate was inside the home. Whitetop is a small community, and John was well known to the locals. When John left home, it was almost always to the Whitetop Food and Gas, about a half mile down the road, for food and alcohol. John couldn't drive or walk very well. His son took his disappearance very hard. His father confided that he had suicidal thoughts and said if he were ever to follow through with it, he'd go to the top of Whitetop Mountain to do so. His son went up to the mountain as soon as he could and felt some comfort by the truck's absence. John had difficulty sleeping that night. Neighbors saw no other vehicles on his property the night before or the morning of his disappearance. The police said that the cell service is described as scant. Divers also searched a small pond behind his home. Police considered the thought of homicide but could not find any viable suspects or motive. John was legally single, but he added his girlfriend to the deed of his home. However, the day before, John had spoke with a relative and was asking how to remove his girlfriend from the deed. John's girlfriend is now deceased, but she did cooperate with the investigators fully. She never hid any information from them or anything like that. She would also have needed to have help to hide him, but she didn't know anyone in the community. I don't know how far away she lived before she met John, where her friends and family live, if they were to help out, I don't know. So John's children are John Jr. and Jeff. Their family, like everybody else, wants closure sooner than later. And then the meat and potatoes here. In April 2019, a deer hunter stumbled upon John's pickup truck in the woods about 2 miles from his home. It appeared to have gone off an old logging road near a Christmas tree farm when it had crashed into a tree. You can see just the little speck of green at the top of it. It couldn't have been a very big tree. Let's see here. Suppression tree. The truck came to a stop. It angled on a bank, so the passenger side faced the downward slope. Gravity's helping the door to stay open. The passenger door was open and personal items were scattered around on the ground. There was a wallet, a pair of glasses, a pocket knife, and a cordless house phone that he was known to carry with him. They consulted with a wildlife biologist who explained that a bear can carry a 250-pound calf carcass for a mile or two and even get it over fencing. John's son noted that he had left his driver's license at home. So as I started reading this part about the truck, I could not help but think of the Don Hightower similarities. They're both older gentlemen. Their vehicle were found in the woods, just a short distance from home. I think Don Hightower was within a mile or so, and this gentleman here, John, he was less than 2 miles, or right around 2 miles from home. They were both found by hunters. They both more than likely had some sort of head trauma, which would give them an increased risk for disorientation, possibly stroke maybe. So they're still looking for remains. So if you are, just within a couple miles of where he lived, if you can take a look around your yards, if you see any sort of bones, give the police a call and let them know what's going on. It might be able to provide some closure to John's family. If you'd like to help John's family find him and other missing loved ones, please subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and ring the notification bell to receive progress reports. Other than that, I'm so sorry for your loss that you're experiencing right now. Hopefully we can find him home for you. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and remember that we love you.